Hi guys, I am back for your math lesson for today. Let's get started with telling times. Don't forget the tricks and rules to telling times. Remember, came up with our own tricks to tell time, right guys? So remember the rules. 12 is o'clock, 6 means 30, 12 means o'clock, 6 means 30, 12 is o'clock, 6 is 30, 3 is 15, 9 is 45, 3 is 15, 9 is 45, 3 is 15, 9 is 45, 12 is o'clock, 6 is 30. So remember when we are telling time, we read the little hand first, and the long hand is what goes with the song. After we read the little hand, then we have to remember that 12 is o'clock, 6 is 30, 3 is 15, 9 is 45. O'clock, 30, 15, 45. If you don't remember the song, you can simply count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 12 is o'clock, 6 is 30, 3 is 15, 9 is 45. So let's have a little warm up. So we start with the little hand, which is on 1. So right now the clock is reading 1:15 because 3 is 15, right? So what if we move our little hand to the 8? Now we have, what time is it, class? 8:15. What if we take our little hand and move it to the 3? Now we have 3:15 because 3 is 15 and 9 is 45. 3 is 15, but 9 is 45. 12 is o'clock, 6 is 30. What time is it now, class? Did you guys say 4:30? You are absolutely correct. What time is it now, class? Is it 6 o'clock, class? No, because the little hand goes first. So it's 12:30. What time is it now, class? 10:30. Good. Of course we all know 12 is o'clock. What time is it, class? 8 o'clock. Good job. What time is it now? 11 o'clock. Good job, class. And what time is it now? Is it 12:15 or is it 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock because we read the little hand first and the little hand is on the 3. Good job. So let's transition into counting coins. We are going to count our coins. Let's get started. We're going to start with the nickel. The nickel is worth 5 cents. When we count nickels, we count by fives. If we had 3 nickels, we would have 5, 10, 15 cents. Because when we count nickels, we count by fives. The value of a nickel is 5. So that's why we are counting by fives, because nickels are worth 5 cents each, right? This is a dime. When we count dimes, we count by tens. The reason why we are counting by tens is because the value of a dime is 10 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents each. So for every dime, we count by 10, right? Good job. So if we had 5 dimes, how much money will we have? Well, we're counting by tens, right? Because a dime is worth 10 cents each. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We would have 50 cents if we're counting 5 dimes. This is a penny. Pennies are worth 1 cent each. When we count pennies, we count by ones. We notice the penny because the penny is the only coin that's a different color. So pennies are worth 1 cent each. So if we had 12 pennies, we would have 12 cents. If we had 78 pennies, we would have 78 cents. However many pennies we have, that's how much money we have, because pennies are only worth 1 cent each. So we can literally count that amount of pennies, and that's how much money we have. Unlike dimes, we have to count by tens because their value is 10 cents each. But a penny is only 1 cent. So for every 1 penny, we say 1 cent. So if we had 2 pennies, we would have 2 cents. 3 pennies, 3 cents. 4 pennies, 4 cents. 5 pennies, 5 cents, and so on and so on. Because when we count pennies, we count by ones. Because a penny is only worth 1 cent. This is the biggest coin that we have so far. This is our quarter. A quarter has the most value so far. The quarter is 25 cents. When we count quarters, we count by 25. 1 quarter, 25 cents. 2 quarters, 50 cents. 3 quarters, 75 cents. And 4 quarters make $1. If we have 4 quarters, we have $1 because it takes 4 quarters to make $1. So that's like saying 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 equals 100. There are 100 pennies in $1. So 100 cents make $1. So 4 quarters equal $1 because we have 25, 25, 25, 25. 4 quarters equals $1. 100 pennies equals 100 cents. There's 100 cents and $1. So we need 4 quarters to make $1. We need 100 pennies to make $1. Dimes are worth 10 cents, so we would need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We will need 10 dimes to make $1. Nickels are worth 5 cents. So there are 20 nickels and $1 because for every nickel, we are only counting by fives. So we would have to count by fives 20 times to get to 100. And 100 cents equals $1. So 20 nickels make $1. 10 dimes make $1. 100 pennies make $1. And 4 quarters make $1. When we count quarters, we count by 25s. When we count pennies, we count by ones. When we count dimes, we count by tens. When we count nickels, we count by fives. So that's your money review for today. So go ahead and practice counting money at home. And when you guys get finished, go ahead and do page 113 and 114 in your Number Skills math book.